Alright, so it is September 4th, 2012, and I'm with Adam right now. And Adam said that he met with these two girls last night, late at night. What time?
Around 1 or 2 in the morning.
Okay, so you were out walking, and so they came up to you and they asked you for your phone number. And were these and these two individuals, were they very beautiful looking, or were they kind of slutty, or were they really old? Were they some mid-age?
No, they were active. I mean, I didn't really see anything wrong with them or anything. They just seemed like two normal, women.
Okay, so but they were flirting with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give them their phone number, and next thing you know, she texts you your license plate number.
Right.
What else?
My license plate number. She calls me 17 plus times, and she basically texted me saying that she sees everything I'm doing in my window and stuff, and my dress and everything.
Okay,
so stalking.
Yeah, so she's stalking you, and she has all this extremely intimate detail that she even knew what song you're singing in the shower.
Right. Yep.
So all this stuff is going on. So you call me up, and we're scratching our heads here. I mean, I think this woman's an alien, and I just quickly put you under regression. I didn't even record it because I didn't think anything unusual, but apparently it was. And what I was able to do is I brought you down to a level where I had you like kind of remote view these individuals. And do you remember the part where you said they dematerialized?
No, I don't remember that part.
Okay, so basically, let me review. We went back to that night, and then you played the timeline backwards to the point where they dematerialized, and then you traced it back to about 2 blocks away in another house. And apparently, they were I want to say ugly, but they weren't as beautiful looking.
Right.
It's almost, you said there was almost like a shack, and I don't know if it was connected to their house or outside their home. But they were conducting alchemy experiments, and they were changing their own appearance. And so what we tried to do is we went back in time to figure out what their interest in you was. So I had you go back to the point when they first became aware of you, and it was 14. We went back 14 years, and somehow there's some kind of energy that you give off that's like a beacon to other people, or at least these individuals. I don't know, you call them psychic vampires or something. So then next thing we do is try to figure out what it is they're interested in you. And you said that it was they're trying to make clones of you and try to procreate or something. They want your DNA so they can make a clone, and wasn't quite sure why. We were trying to get to that point, and what I did is I had you pull up a record, an Akashic record of this individual, just try to find their name, because apparently she didn't give you her name. And it was Chelsea, and she lived about 2 blocks from you. And then you said, right when you said that, your phone froze.
Right. I had to take out the battery and put it back in, and it took extra long to get it back on, more longer than normal duration.
But earlier tonight, well, actually, when you first called me, I had you text her to figure out where she lives. She texts you back that she lives what?
A street or 2 away.
And she also gave you her name.
Yep, which was correct. It was Chelsea.
Yeah. You correctly were not only remote viewed the street, but also her name. So apparently your remote viewing abilities are pretty enhanced. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put you under another regression, see if we can get some more information. But this time we're gonna put some more protection up here. All right. So close your eyes, and I'm going to activate my Neo Cube for this. Device activate and increase. Device, we trust you completely to integrate our mind, body, and spirit. Stargate, we trust you completely. See yourself going down the Stargate. And device, we ask that this conversation will be cloaked from anyone of the dark side, that our communication devices will work as they're supposed to. We ask that our guardian angels, guides, and ascended masters will protect us from any beings of the dark side who try to interfere from what we're about to do. We ask that this session be done for Adam's healing and integration, and also for some answers as well. So, all right, so I go ahead, keep your eyes closed. Are you laying down?
Yes.
Good, okay. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes, and let's go back in time about, I guess maybe about 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago, right before the phone froze. And what I want you to do, I want you to pull up onto the computer why your phone froze. Just let it pull up like a summary, maybe a few sentences of what happened.
Well, actually, I see my house from above, about 15 feet above the roof. And
Okay.
then I see her appearing there, kind of going up the driveway, walking. And the closer she gets, the more, like, I guess static towards the phone happens.
So she was remote viewing you, and then somehow her energy field interfered with the phone. All right. Well, what I'd like you to do right now is we ask that Adam's guardian angels and guides will put a bubble around him and myself, my guardian angels and guides. So imagine a bubble of light and make it extremely thick and dense. Let me know when that's in place.
It's in place.
All right, good. Now, pull up onto the computer screen and see if what is she doing right now.
She's not around right now. I don't see her right now. But her energy it's heavy. Outside of the barrier, it's kind of real heavy and dark.
Okay. Well, Adam, tell me what kind of resolution do you want from this? Do you want to just keep exploring what she knows, or do you want her totally out of your life, or maybe both?
Let's do both.
So this is going to take some work, but we can do it. It's this should be pretty easy. So look at the computer screen again and pull up. Ask the AI computer what her interest in you is. Just type that in there. What is Chelsea's interest in you? And you might see a couple paragraphs come up, or you may see a couple pages. But just go look at the summary. Maybe the first paragraph, summary.
It says strands.
Strands?
And then after that, DNA. It's like, I don't know why it said strands and then DNA would hit it backwards.
All right. Do you see any pictures, images, video?
No, it's just a summary.
All right.
I see like it looks like a security camera around my house, kind of.
And when you say a camera on your house, is it like a psychic, through like a psychic link, or is it actual? They actually have a physical security camera at your house in this dimension?
No, it looks like a psychic link. And now I see her again, and it looks like she's trying to pretty much suck away that white, thick light.
Oh, so she's trying to break in.
Yeah.
Do we have her in a bind right now? Is she confused?
She wants to know what's going on here.
Do you feel that barrier is going to hold? Do we need to work on it?
Well, we got to work on it.
Okay. Let's bring more chi energy in. I'm going to activate my unit. Device activate and increase. Device, we trust you completely. Integrate our mind, body, and spirit. Stargate, we trust you completely. Device activate Stargate mode. Device, we call upon our guardian angels and guides and ascended masters to help Adam, protect him. We ask that they would project their chi energy as well into this field surrounding
I see 7 of them.
Okay, and have them just maybe you can visualize them holding up their hands along the wall just to keep it strong. And what I like to do,
spraying this white light towards it, so I think they're trying to hold it on.
And I want you to electrify this barrier, so that any beings that try to get in are going to get zapped. We could do a lot more, but let's just zap, just to make her uncomfortable. All right, so
she's still going, but okay, it looks like she stopped for a sec to catch her breath or something.
Okay, well, she may try to do a ritual or something, but can you scan your body to see? Do you have any psychic cords that connected with her?
I'm gonna have one of the angels do it. I don't want to get near her. I don't want to be.
Okay, but do you see any psychic cords connected to your spine or your body anywhere, in your chakras?
No, I don't see any.
Okay, good. Go focus again on this computer screen.
Okay.
So we know that she's interested in your DNA, in the strands, your DNA. Type into the computer, what makes your DNA so special or so interesting? Why is your DNA so interesting to her? Right, type that in there.
Something about going back to times of Atlantis.
Okay. Do you have a past life connection with this woman?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and type in Atlantis and your connection with Chelsea in that era, in a lifetime, a lifetime during that era.
I see me flying this ship, and I go to different planets, I guess you can say, and I guess you can say I captured her. It looks like, and brought her back to study her. But she looks different. She looks like I can't really describe it. Sort of like a lizard or something.
Okay, so you brought her back and so you were a scientist?
Yeah.
I guess specifically a geneticist?
Like an amateur scientist.
More like a mad scientist. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That was only a joke.
Yes.
All right, so an amateur scientist, and you were studying, and what was your interest in this individual?
DNA.
Okay. So exactly why is it that she...
I'm trying to create a hybrid.
Okay, so you were hybridizing with your own DNA with hers?
Not just mine. Mine, some different animals. It looks like a bird in hers.
Okay.
Or I don't even know. It's not necessarily a girl in this lifetime. It's just I don't know what it is.
Did you
like
treat
a lizard, though.
Did you treat these creatures humanely?
No. I mean, I did. I didn't hurt them, but they were there not out of free will.
Okay. And
they were all kept alive. They weren't killed. I took them back. I took pieces and samples of them, and then I took them back to where they came.
And why were you trying to create this hybrid creature?
Just science. Just trying to expand.
Okay. Okay. And
I'm kind of addicted to it.
And what about in the present era? Is this a karmic connection? You think?
Yes.
Okay. And I want you to pull up onto the computer what it is that you need to do to satisfy this karmic connection, to let it go.
To allow.
To allow her to continue what she's doing?
It says yeah, but if I can fight it, but I just have to keep fighting it for a while.
So if you were to fight it and stop her, would that affect your karma in a negative way? Would your link with her be severed, or would you have to continue to do work with her down the future?
It needs to be some kind of equal exchange.
What kind of exchange?
It doesn't seem like she's not mad. She's just she's acting out of a past life that she doesn't necessarily remember. But she's not from here. I don't feel like she's from here.
So Chelsea in this lifetime is not from this planet.
Right.
Well, let's go. Let's pull her. Go to the present era. Pull up on the computer. Go back. Go to the present, and pull up her profile. Because the last question I asked you before you froze before your phone froze is how old she was, and it's curious that our connection would be severed. So let's give that a shot again. And tell me what happens. What do you see?
I see 28.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Human years, though, but I feel like she can leave her body whenever she desires. No, I'm seeing something different, actually. It's like an attachment. She's sort of like, she picks any bodies that she wants to, attaches to it, and takes control over it.
Is she trying to take control over you?
Yes, because she wants something. And she sees light, and she's attracted to the light.
Is she a negative individual overall?
No, she's just confused.
Okay.
Something made her confused.
What is it that confused her?
I don't know. I can't tell, but she senses familiarity.
So she's attracted to something that you have, and it's karmic. Can you figure out why she wants to make a clone of you? Can you pull that up? Ask the computer why she want to make a clone, or what does she want to do with a clone of you?
She's living out of a past life she can't get rid of, and she just feels connected to making clones. I don't know why. I don't like her energy.
Hold on a second, Adam. We call upon your guardian angels and guides to clear this energy field of any negativity. We ask that this connection be perfect and clear. All right, can you talk? Say something. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right. Okay, so she doesn't really necessarily mean you harm. It's just a karmic thing, or maybe or if she does mean you, it's almost like a kind of like a love-hate situation. She wants something you have. So, what is it that you ultimately want from this? Do you want to settle your karma with her and continue to allow her to do this, or do you want to set up a new karmic, we could say maybe a new sacred contract?
I don't know what the best choice of action is. What do you think the best choice of action?
I think the universe is a universe of free will, and the best choice of action is the one that you choose.
Yeah, well, I don't want that karma there. I don't want that karma there anymore.
All right, so we already know there isn't a psychic cord there, and so I think just being aware of what's going on, I think probably the best thing that you could do is just approach her and tell her what's going on, because I think the knowledge and the information will empower her to understand why she does the things she does, and it would help her release her interest in you so much. She realized that we're all equals in all this. So you might just have to confront her and tell her that might be the best approach if you feel that she's open to it.
That might be the best approach. Yeah.
Do you think she might give you a few advice, tips on how to do those alchemical experiments?
I'm going to ask her.
Okay, well, if we were to allow her to come into the energy field, do you think she's going to try to sabotage anything?
Yeah, I feel like she's deceiving. Not in a bad way, just in a way that, I guess in a bad way, to get what she wants. So
we won't be able to really communicate with her on a level that will allow healing for both of you. How about we do this? Above you, there's going to be a telepathic helmet coming down. All right. And only the positive things are going to come through, so she won't be able to like connect a psychic hook or cord or mind control or influence you. So only positive energy. If she has any negative energy towards you, this helmet will block it. So she's only going to be able to talk to you if she talks to you in a positive way. Okay. And I want you to communicate with her and tell her that you know why she's doing the things she's doing, and that you forgive her. Well, first of all, do you forgive her for stalking you? Okay.
I do.
We'll let her know that you forgive her. And do you hear anything?
It's going to sound crazy. My phone just buzzed. Hold on.
Your phone just died?
No. It's so weird. I just got a text message from her saying, "I love you, Adam." I swear.
Okay, so
as soon as that is weird.
Okay, well, send another message. Just tell her that you want to release your karmic ties and connections with her, and ask her if she's willing to do the same.
I feel like she wants, like I took her away from her home, and she wants. I'm the only one that knows how to get her back.
Do you feel that she could possibly be a reptilian right now and shape-shifting into a human?
I feel like she's trying to make a clone because she wants to take it. She wants to use my memory in my past life to take it back to her home world, I guess you can say. But she knows that she can't take me because there'd be consequences.
Okay, so but let's rephrase the question. Is this individual actually human, or is she shape-shifting to look human?
She's not human. No, I don't feel it.
All right.
It's weird that she texted me. That is creepy.
Pull it up on the computer screen and ask the computer to show what her real appearance is. So you'll see like two pictures. One will be a picture of her, and the other picture is what she actually looks like on her home world. What do you see?
I see like a reptile-looking thing with, I guess you could say reptilian, with just very scaly skin. You can't even tell if it's a guy or a girl. It's just like a lizard.
And what does the facial features look like? Is it like a short snout like a frog's face, or is it?
No, a long one, long nose one.
Like a crocodile?
Like alligator. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want her to make a clone of you and bring it back to her home world?
No.
Okay, well,
don't.
Well, put the telepathic helmet back on and send a message out and tell her that you do not consent to any more of her experiments. And tell her that by the law of free will states that she has to leave you alone now. Otherwise there'll be consequences.
What? How do I get back home?
Okay, so she wants to go. All right. So she's stuck here on planet Earth?
Yeah.
But how does she get here?
Me, back in Atlantis. I took her away from her home. Okay,
so her soul has been jumping around body to body to body, but it was originally in a reptilian body initially.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Well, ask her if she's prepared to go back to her home world.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is open up a wormhole in front of her and connect it to her home world, wherever that may be. Even if you don't know where it is, that's fine. The wormhole will find its way where it's supposed to be. And offer her soul an opportunity to go home, if she so chooses.
She wants me to go with her. Can't do that.
But you don't want to go.
No, I don't.
So you need to tell her that our karma is settled, and that it's time to split paths. Just tell her that. that you don't want to go. You don't consent.
She closed it and left, ran off.
So she went into the wormhole?
No, she closed it. She took her hands and like closed it and ran off.
Okay, she closed the wormhole, and then but she's still here.
Yeah. The fuck.
So she wants to go back home, but she doesn't want to go back home without you?
Yeah. I don't know why.
All right, why don't you ask her? Did the telepathic helmet tell her why is she obsessed with you?
She's not talking to me. I'm almost half tempted to just pick her up and throw her in there.
To go into her house astrally?
Yeah, and then get a portal and just throw her in there.
Well,
so that might not be a good idea. I don't know.
I think we can do that. Okay, now I'm hearing I'm hearing background noise here. What I'd like you to do is, okay, go ahead and stand up in that chair there. We can do this. Okay. In the cabinet, there's going to be a suit. It'll look like a space suit, but it'll cover your entire body, and it'll be like a skin-tight suit. But it'll protect you from any kind of psychic links, any negative energy, any kind of mind control, and it's gonna make you have superhuman abilities. And I want you to go ahead and once you got that on, she won't be able to touch you or hurt you at all. You'll be totally equal. So go ahead and teleport into her home where she is.
Okay.
And let me know when she is aware that you're there.
Yeah, she's sitting on her bed.
Is she talking to you?
No, she's just looking down.
What is her emotional state?
Sad, confused, angry.
Well, why don't you tell her what you feel?
Okay.
And well, what do you feel?
She thinks... That's weird. She thinks whenever I took her away from Atlantis, or, back in that timeline, that it's weird. I guess in their culture, they're kind of hard to explain. They run off and pretty much leave their family behind. And she felt like since I took her, and I guess, that she's meant to mate with me, I guess, per se.
Okay, so I'm a little confused. So in the Atlantis culture, when you become of age, so to speak, you're supposed to...
No, not her culture. I went to a different planet.
Okay.
Yeah, her.
So on her home world, in her culture, they're supposed to run away when they become of age?
Yeah.
And then they're supposed to mate with someone?
Yeah.
Well, that certainly brings a new level to being a rebellious teenager, I guess. Well, that's what they do, but that's fine, I guess. And so when you took her away, she felt that it was a sexual thing.
Right.
Well, tell her that was in the past and that you no longer have these feelings towards her. Or I don't even know if you ever did. Well, maybe you did, but that's...
No, I didn't. I was just trying to experiment. Not like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, tell her that you respect her and honor her, but not in that way.
She said, well, what am I supposed to do now?
Tell her to take a chance. Find another mate. Tell her there are more fish in the sea.
I told her. She didn't answer, so I'm going to open up the portal and get ready to kick her in if she doesn't listen.
Well, do you want Would you want to go with her down that portal just to show her?
Will I be able to come back?
I think I'll be able to get you back. I don't think we should have fear.
I guess you just should. I might as well try it.
Tell her that you're willing to go to her home world, but you can't stay.
She said that's fine. She's all hyper.
And tell her that you're going to come back.
Okay.
Go ahead and go down that wormhole.
Okay.
Together. And go ahead and try to locate her family, her original family that she I guess whatever family that her soul group there, I guess you could say. Help her find I don't know, does she need to find a new body?
No, we went back in time.
Okay.
Whenever I was going through the wormhole, we connected to the timeline from Atlantis. So I'm in this, I guess, the same timeline as it.
Okay, so you go back in time, and what do you see when you get to the planet?
There's the atmosphere is a little thicker. There's you know how we have our moon? There's a big, planet, the size of, the whole sky on one side. Kind of hard to explain, but there's another planet next to it.
So it's almost like this planet that we're on is a moon of the other planet.
Kinda, yeah. But it's there's this other planet. It's huge. It takes up the whole. It's not really the moon because it has this atmosphere to it, but it's kind of nothing like Earth.
Okay, and what is the color of the sky?
It's like a greenish color, kind of nasty looking.
And what about the plant life?
It's actually very kind of darkish, darkish green. There's no colors really. It's just green.
So green. So you're in a jungle setting?
No, there's no trees. It's just green, bushes and stuff.
Okay. Ask her where her family is.
She's just standing there, looking around. I don't know. She's confused. She doesn't know where to start.
Okay, well, why don't you try to use your gift to locate which direction we need to go. Just use your intuition.
This is weird. I'm seeing myself land.
You mean like a spaceship of?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're watching what happened thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
All right. And what does the ship look like?
It's white. It has 2 thrusters in the back, but there's nothing coming out of it.
Okay.
It looks like it's about the size of maybe like a semi.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna have her run, because if I don't have her run, then I guess you could say I'm gonna catch her again.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna repeat.
Yeah. Tell her to run as fast as she can.
Okay. Maybe I should block myself or something.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. Make yourself invisible too.
Okay.
And what happens next?
I'm looking around.
You mean your past self?
Yeah. And we're pretty much just looking at the plants right now, the bushes. I'm hiding on the ground, my knee right now.
Okay. Why don't you just project energy into his head that there's nothing here of value, that it's just a boring planet?
He's taking one of the plants and clipping off pieces of it.
Okay, good. Well, tell him that the plants on this planet are the most interesting things, and that's all he needs to tell him. That's all that he should focus on. Just the plants.
Okay. I think he's leaving. He's walking back. I'm gonna follow him to the ship and see what it looks like. There's no doors on it.
So what did you do? Just walk through the wall to get in?
It doesn't fully land. It's just floating there. Now he's walking underneath it, and then he disappeared. Should I run underneath the thing and see if it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very, very white. There's light, but I can't tell where the source of the light's at.
Okay.
There's this mini laboratory. I see that. And then there's the cockpit that he's getting into. And then, okay, now he's leaving. Now we're leaving, I guess. He's turning around. And then...
Hold on a second, Adam. Adam, step out of the craft. Go outside the craft into wherever you are.
Alright.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let him go. You're breaking up a bit. Yeah, let him go. Hold on a second. Do we need to say farewell to that reptilian chick?
No.
Okay, so she's good. All right, so come on back. Are we done here?
Yeah.
All right, so come back to your body.
Hello?
Yeah, what do you remember?
I remember you telling me to come back. Or something.
Do you remember being on the spaceship?
Yeah, I remember that part.
Okay, do you remember being on that alien world?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. It sounds like you're starting to get your memories back. Good. Well,
was I in danger or something?
No, the connection was breaking up. I think he put some kind of energy field around the ship.
I remember going very, very fast.
Yeah,
very fast.
Yeah, I had no... You would have been taken somewhere out in the universe. I felt it best to just bring you back. I mean, although you probably would have been okay. It's just you were breaking up, and I was having trouble with you.
Maybe we're getting too far.
You may want to text Chelsea and tell her that I don't know. Do you still want to talk to her at all?
Not really. I'll be nice to her.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't tell her any of this freaky stuff, but
yeah, definitely.
Maybe that part of her soul has returned back to her body, and she won't be obsessed with you anymore.
Hope not. I mean, maybe she'd be less creepy. That was a weird experience.
Yeah.
Did you record it?
Yeah. Do you remember what her face? What she looked like in her alien form?
No. Well, I remember something like a crocodile or something. But I don't know. It kind of sounds weird, but on 3 legs, like 3 legs. Like it was like 2 legs, like 2 like scaly legs, and then like a. You know what a T-Rex arm looks like? How it's all small and stuff?
Yeah.
But that, like, in front of the 2 legs, like, holding it there. It's kind of hard to explain. Like...
Huh. So it's not a tail, but it's something in front.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it comes out the stomach, like the heart, like the chest area.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Creepy.
Hopefully, all the drama between you and her will calm down a bit. Okay, well, I think we're done here. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Oh no, that's it.
All right. Well then, you have a good night. And let me know. Keep me updated if anything crazy goes on.
All right, definitely.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.